Hi everyone, in this video we will be dealing with an English author and scholar, that is Robert Burton. So Robert Burton, he was born in the year 1577 and died in the year 1640. So he was an English scholar at the Oxford University, and you can find that he studied a large number of diverse subjects, and these subjects actually informed him much about melancholy, for which he was chiefly famous for. So his major topic or his major point of concern or his major theme in all his writings were this concept of melancholy. And a fact that regarding Robert Burton is that he predicted his death and he committed suicide in order to match his prediction. So that's the way of thinking of Robert Burton. And now let's look at the most important work written by Robert Burton, that is the Anatomy of Melancholy. So the Anatomy of Melancholy, it was published in the year 1621, and this book is actually presented as a medical textbook, and you can find that this was actually published under the pseudonym Democritus Jr. Okay, he addresses the issue of emotional depression under the name of Democritus Jr. And this is actually ironic because Democritus, he is actually the laughing philosopher. So a laughing philosopher, he is writing or he is speaking about melancholy. So you can find the irony in having the name Democritus Jr. And Robert Burton, he has also mentioned that I write of melancholy to be busy in order to avoid his own melancholy. So he was also suffering from this melancholy and depression, and therefore he wanted to write about something in order to keep himself busy, and that is why he chose the same topic that actually bothers him a lot. So that is the end result, Anatomy of Melancholy, published in 1621. And we can find that the text, it is divided into 3 sections plus an introduction. And in these 3 sections, he introduces the 2 types of melancholy, the love melancholy and the religious melancholy. So according to Robert Burton, there are 2 types of melancholy, love melancholy and the religious melancholy. And let's look that the book is divided into 3 sections, and the 3 sections plus an introduction, and the 3 sections actually gives or proceed in a similarly exhaustive fashion. So we can say that the first section, it focuses on the causes and symptoms of the common melancholy. So he takes the common melancholies and he speaks about the causes and the symptoms of common melancholies. In the second section, he deals with the cures for such melancholy. And in the third section, he deals with more complex melancholies, like the melancholy of lovers or the varieties of religious melancholy. So he deals with much more complex melancholies, especially love melancholy and religious melancholy. So these are the 3 focus points of the 3 sections. So that is about Robert Burton and his Anatomy of Melancholy. So there was actually a question that was asked in December 2019 from Anatomy of Melancholy. Which 2 principal kinds of melancholy are proposed by Robert Burton in volume 3 of Anatomy of Melancholy? So we know that volume 3 actually explores the complex melancholies, including the melancholy of lovers, and he explains about the varieties of the religious melancholy. So here the question is, which are the 2 principal kinds of melancholy proposed by Robert Burton? So we know love, religious, morbid and psychic. So from this we know the correct answer. The correct answer is love melancholy, because he speaks about the melancholy of the lovers and the varieties of religion. So according to him, the complex melancholies include the love and religion. So the correct answer is option A and B, that is option A. So that's all about Robert Burton and his most important work, the Anatomy of Melancholy. Thank you.